There was a day Taj Lawal didn't touch a screen. Not out of discipline, but hunger. He'd run out of data. The cafe was shut. So he walked 3 hours across Ajegunle into Mushin, then past a compound where a man sold stolen textbooks by the kilo. Taj offered him N500 for anything on law or banking. The man laughed and gave him a plastic bag full of outdated college prep books, a corporate finance workbook from 1999, and a high school psychology guide. He read every single one. That night, something shifted. Not just in what Taj knew, but how he started using what he knew. The financial book showed him how systems collapse. The psychology guide taught him how people lie to themselves. And buried in the index of one of the pages was a name, Gordon Gekko. He didn't know who that was, so he looked it up. Then he found a torrent. Then a movie. Then another book. Then another. What followed was a kind of madness. He started hoarding knowledge like currency. Downloaded PDFs, ebooks, archived websites. He watched every documentary on Ponzi schemes, criminal empires, digital identity, behavioral economics. He studied American con artists like Frank Abagnale, Nigerian kingpins, the Enron scandal. He didn't just want to know how they did it. He wanted to know why they failed. By age 19, Taj had read over 1,000 books. By 20, it was 3,000. His apartment, small, dark, surgically clean, had more books than furniture. Labels were removed, margins annotated. He kept the lights dim, the space silent. Even the fridge was empty. Everything went into the library. He started using names from history, clean ones, smart ones, dead ones. He used Lincoln and Tesla in routing IDs. He used FDR in loan applications. He once told a payment processor he was writing a thesis on African monetary policy under the alias K. Nkrumah. The request got flagged, then approved, then forgotten. He created fake blogs that reviewed his own startups. He built online profiles for fictional co-founders, each one with a believable education path, LinkedIn trail, Spotify playlist. He even wrote fake Medium articles praising himself, authored under pseudonyms based on jazz musicians. Every word, clean, structured, perfectly human. But none of it real. I once heard someone say Taj didn't love money. He loved movement, the flow, the code behind the numbers. To him, naira and dollars were just symbols for leverage. And leverage was just the ability to stay unseen while bending the visible world to your rhythm. He printed out the faces of dead presidents and taped them above his desk, not as motivation, but as memory. Memory of the people who had built myths that outlived their mistakes. He didn't want fame, he wanted legacy. The kind where people copy your moves but never find your face. He built simulation models, predicted how people reacted to fear, urgency, status envy. Every email he sent, every scam he structured, every company he founded, it all fed into his private system. He called it the God Loop, a recursive logic engine that refined its output based on human response. It didn't just make him rich. It made him untouchable. Somewhere between his 4,000th book and his 5th clean passport, Taj Lawal became something more than a fraudster. He became a student of belief systems. He stopped seeing victims. He started seeing users. And the world, it became his interface.